I was the unambitious brother who stayed in our small town while my brother, Caleb, went to the city to become a real estate mogul. For years, he told our parents and the neighbors that I was a failure who wouldn't grow up because I still lived in the family home. He spent every holiday bragging about his high six-figure deals and looking at me like I was something he'd stepped in. I never corrected him, even as I worked double shifts in software and quietly saved every cent I made. Last week, Caleb showed up at the house with a team of contractors and a smirk that made my skin crawl. He sat our parents down and told them he convinced them to sign the house over to his investment group so he could turn it into a high-end Airbnb. He looked at me and said, "It's time for some tough love, bro. You have 48 hours to pack your bags and find a life. This house is finally going to actually make the family some money." My parents looked guilty, but they'd always believed Caleb was the financial genius of the family. I didn't pack a single box. I just waited for him to bring the new owners over for the final walkthrough. When they arrived, Caleb started barking orders about tearing down the walls of my bedroom. I walked into the living room and handed him a cease and desist order. I told him, "You can't renovate a house you don't own, Caleb. And you certainly can't sell a property that's been in my name since you forgot to pay the property taxes and the balloon mortgage 2 years ago." Caleb's face went from arrogant to terrified in less than 5 seconds. You see, when Caleb helped our parents refinance 3 years ago, he actually put the house in his name and then proceeded to ignore every single payment notice. I didn't let the bank take it. I bought the debt through an LLC and became the legal owner before the house ever hit the auction block. I let him keep thinking he was the mogul while I was the one keeping a roof over our parents' heads. The luxury Airbnb plan died right there on the rug. I told the contractors to leave and informed Caleb that his investment group was currently under investigation for trying to sell a property with a fraudulent title. I didn't kick him out, mostly because he doesn't even live here, but I did make it clear that if he ever tries to manipulate our parents' home again, I'll release the full audit of his mogul lifestyle to his investors. Is it petty to let your brother think he's a genius just to trap him in his own lie, or is it the only way to protect your family from a predator? Let me know if you've ever had a sibling who tried to sell something that wasn't theirs.